My garden in springtime returns you to me in heavenly hues that could make the living weep, the earthly fragrance of a rose that fades from me with each season grows. Something new, another year blooms. Your hopes and your dreams pass down to me and keep you ever by my side, like the moon pulls on the tide. You call on a celestial dime from a mysterious room, another year blooms. And every year the rhythm of the daffodils in spring remind me of your hope to have another chance to sing, and even still here without you, in spite of winter's bloom, another year blooms. I have in a drawer souvenirs and memories, silver strands sealed in time, and they reach across the fine lines in between our laughter and our tears. And it's a bittersweet perfume, another year blooms, another year blooms. And so it does. Can't tell you how excited we are to be here. Woohoo! Thank you for coming. Look at you all.
I can't believe you brought your friends, too. This might be your war horse. I don't know. I hope it turns out good.
I've written a bunch of new songs. We're sharing them with you today. And thank you. This one is for the women of the water, here and everywhere I've been. But particularly here for Jet and Chelsea and Shannon and Arlene and Tree,
Yep.
among others. It's called Woman of the Water. She slips out of bed before the dawn to a choir of crickets and cheery bird song. She whistles all the way down to the docks. She boards her boat and casts off the rope and steers out of the harbor past the rocks. It's the peace and quietude she craves, riding the wind and reading the waves, the lore of the clouds and skies sublime. The water whispers like a lover, still tangled in the covers. She'll answer the call every time. She's a woman of the water, just like her father taught her. The salt and wind, they tangle in her hair. She feels most at home when she's out there. She daughter. She's a woman of the water. She reminds me of the water girl I used to be in my dad's wooden boat on a timeless day. We're netting crabs like a jubilee, and I'm throwing the little fish back before kissing them into the bay. She's a woman of the water, just like her father taught her. Salt and wind they tangle in her hair. She feels most at home when she's out there. She's a fisherman's daughter, a woman of the water. When she's not on the sea or sound, anchored to the floor, bare feet on the ground, out with friends she sparkles bright, but she goes to bed early because the water will call surely around the time her mates will call it a night. She's a woman of the water, just like her father taught her. The salt and wind they tangle in her hair. She feels most at home when she's out there. She's a fisherman's daughter, a woman of the water. Thank you so very much. I could use a little more reverb on my voice, just a hair. Reverb on my voice, just a hair. Makes me feel better. And yes, I am switching. Sorry about that. It's Coyote, after all.
Oh, and I would like a bunch of reverb on my dobro too, if you got it.
So we do love where we live in Florida. Gotta come visit. Been writing a lot of songs, meeting a lot of musicians. There's a lot of songwriters and musicians there. So that's been fun. Okay, I need to keep this guy.
Reverb. Any? That's all I got.
Sometimes things around you in your home or elsewhere have meaning, you know, animate objects. Monitor up here, Tim. I'm sorry to adjust, but the guitar is very loud on the monitors. Sorry. You don't have any?
You don't have any volume control? That's good. That's fine.
So this song is about a kitchen table that I have. We moved down to Florida. It's been with us a long time. It's called My Live Oak. Mom unfolds her final list. By each treasure there's a name. She needs to make sure that we all know what will pass to us one day. All I want is this kitchen table, though it leans on worn out wheels. It bears witness to being a family and how that kind of love feels. This humble stick of furniture, humbled by 100 years, bathed in milk and honey, stained sweetly by our tears, burnished by crazy laughter. This battered hero is my hope, My mama's table is my live oak. This creaky tilted table has roots no one can see. There's a memory in every groove, once a branch of an ancient tree. Cool hands on a fevered brow, hands of cards into the night. High chairs and heartache, it's all there in black and white. This humble stick of furniture, measured by 100 years, bathed in milk and honey, stained sweetly by our tears, burnished by crazy laughter. This battered hero is my hope. My mama's table is my live oak. I see a cupcake with sprinkles and a little white box of treats. I trace the smooth round edge where 4 generations meet. This humble stick of furniture, weathered by 100 years, bathed in milk and honey, stained sweetly by our tears, burnished by crazy laughter. This battered hero is my hope. My mama's table is my live oak. My mama's table is my live oak. Thank you so very much. We're going to play these favorites that people have been writing to us to make sure that we played today. But we have a surprise because we're going to play them tomorrow with Molasses Creek. So if you have to leave tomorrow, you'll hear them today. But if you get to be here tomorrow, you'll hear them again with an ensemble. They're a little different. So we wanted to make sure everybody got to hear them. For the women of Ocrafolk.
Nice, thank
you. You are a honorary woman of Ocrafolk. And I wrote this song to honor my friends who helped us through thick and thin. And I didn't know I knew what I wanted it to feel like, but I didn't know what I wanted to say until I realized that these Jobel flowers, the Indian blanket flowers that are all over the place, are the metaphor for my gals, because they're lovely and hearty, creative. So I knew I had my metaphor. So if you don't know about old drum, it's a traditional dish here. It's not a black plastic thing. It's a drum fish. And they would boil it up, and they'd have it for breakfast, and they'd have it for dinner, and then they'd have it for supper, and then they'd have it for breakfast again the next day. Or they would just take a nap. Around here we call those Indian blanket flowers Jobel flowers, because Jobel legendarily scattered them all over the island. So this is Jobel flowers. It's for you. She's singing in her kitchen while she rocks and sews. Her man's out on the water, old drums boiling on the stove. Through her kitchen curtains, a melody floats so sweet. On the breeze down the lane to my heart, across my sandy street. Jobel flowers, blooming brave in the rough, tempest my kitchen as I'm cooking up my words and tunes, and I close my eyes to hear her sing her children down to sleep. And I weep nighty night, sleep tight, I pray your soul to keep. Joe Bellflower, blooming brave in the rough, tempest may toss you, but you will pull through. Joe Bellflowers, beautiful and yet so tall. With some rain, a little sun, just enough, you'll become the little crumbs I find that bring me home. Time will cast our seeds to the wind, and we'll bloom here and everywhere we've been. Joe Bellflowers, blooming brave in the rough, tempest may toss you, but you will pull through. Beautiful and yet so tall. With some rain, a little sun, just enough you become the little crumbs I find that bring me home. Thank you so much. It's really an homage to the 100 years of music here on the island, to Edgar Howard, to Lawton Howard, to Morris Balance, to the music that we get to sort of ride on the coattails of. And it's also about, for me, my experience of Hurricane Dorian and how it changed our lives. And for me, it was a loss of innocence, because there were things we could do before that we can't do now, and it really washed us out of here. Because it just changed our situation. So this is a song about that. You know, going barefoot is a real thing on Ocrafolk, right? Morris Balance didn't wear shoes his entire life. He had big old feet. It was awesome. Bubby Booze, when they changed the rule at the school that you had to wear shoes, he made tennis shoes and he cut the soles out of them so they were like tops. And was able to go to school barefoot.
Like spats.
Spats, yeah, you're right. So this is for those guys, and it's for us, and yeah, all right. A minor. Our island town is a storybook place. We live at a no-shoes Mayberry kind of pace. There's an old-timer perched on a porch swing whittling, a shoeless kid skipping down a sandy lane whistling. But we can't go barefoot anymore. Gone is the sepia-toned town we knew before the storm blew in like it was settling a score, and left shards of broken memories outside my door. The men mended nets when they were grounded by weather. The women kept home and sewed all the scraps together. There's a guitar and a banjo and a big barefoot flapping Mando picks a crooked tune, all the bare toes are tapping, but we can't go barefoot anymore. Gone is the sepia-toned town we knew before the storm blew in like it was settling a score, and left shards of broken memories outside my door. But we can't go barefoot anymore. I'm a skinny kid, frizzy. In the high summer heat, I had no need for shoes. Streetlight curfews, I had calluses like soles on my feet. Playing games under the lights in the middle of the street. But we can't go barefoot anymore. Lost is the sepia-toned town we knew before the storm blew in like it was settling a score. Thank you so much. So if Jasmine were here, she'd sing with me in Spanish because she helped me write the the chorus in Spanish. And we played it at the Latina Festival in November after I just finished it. So this is a song about Phoebe. And Phoebe and I were in the same family, but 100 years apart from each other. Oh well, it'll be all right. It's nice higher.
Sounds good.
And Phoebe was an accidental socialite. Found herself right in the lap of suffrage in San Francisco. And she raised a family. And anyway, just sing the song. You'll know Phoebe at the end of it.
Okay, there you go.
Somebody's attitude.
Somebody's attitude.
Let's just play her.
Okay.
Your life story hangs framed on the walls, Phoebe. A socialite freshly rendered in oils and guilt. A silver Patron, a suffrage built, rattling a cage of gold above my head, quaking me awake in your antique bed. History cannot recall or feel sorry for us, crying at the top of unenchanted hills. Our tears roll down the rocks to be Adra's blind. even still, we're forever caught on canvas, and I'm a dusty memory on a windowsill. He's on the mic, Tim, if you want to grab him on the mic. You warned me in pictures, but I missed them all, Phoebe. Oh, stand alone in ermine dressed to the hilt. The silvery slipper was too large to fill. We were captured by wounded wolves, dressed as family. The backward fairy tale started bright, but ended lonely. History cannot recall or feel sorry for us, crying on the top of an enchanted hill. Our tears roll down the rocks to Piedras Blancas. Waves wash over our exile, and even still, you're forever caught on canvas, and I'm a dusty memory on a windowsill. Lay it on me.
There you go.
The ranch house veranda is my favorite place, Phoebe. The side yard is littered with lament and magnolia leaves. Bougainvillea and wisteria, heavy with bees, wildfires and Moorish tiles, and then the Spanish flu. The newspaper said the influenza was the death of you. History cannot recall or feel sorry for us, crying at the top of an enchanted hill. Our tears roll down the rocks to Piedras Blancas. Waves wash over our exile, and even still, you're forever caught on canvas, and I'm still just a memory on a windowsill, and I'm a dusty memory on a windowsill. We got through it. All right, Louis.
Oh, I'm on channel 1, by the way. The guitar's on channel 1. Oh, she already did it.
She's already done
She already
this?
done the camera.
I was wondering why the red light
Yeah.
That's all right.
stayed up.
10 more minutes. Oh, we're good. Two
We're
more
good.
songs.
2 more songs.
Right, that works great. Okay, we got,
5 minutes?
yep.
I'm ready.
The next song is going to be, oh, Amanda. Okay, great. This is done. Nope, we're not going to talk about it. Okay, so I met Lou and then went off on a year bucket list because I just survived a bone marrow transplant for advanced breast cancer, but that was 21 years ago, so you can breathe. Probably every one of you has a story to tell. So this is for all of y'all. So I went off on my bucket list and I came home and found a telephone number in my backpack. It was Lou's telephone number because I'd met him at the music store, but then went off on my thing. Let me make sure this guy's on. So I called him up. We got together at his house and we played music and we were just like, oh man, you know, I never met anybody who played like you, vice versa, especially a girl. So then the next night he came to my house and never left. And I was telling him all about it. And what he told me in that moment spurred the words to this song. Yeah. The sun is setting low without a sound and paints a glorious end to a perfect day. Our friends are leaving messages back when we had message phone. They're calling all day. Where you been? We say we're okay. We're in love. You're my hope, oh love. And you fill my lonely world with a melody and a song. You're melting and waking is a promise that you're staking. Odds are sketchy at best. Love can hedge a sweeter bets. But I'd rather see the sunrise only once than to miss your smile and another morning with you, than to live one more day without you. I'd rather love you 5 minutes than never at all. The surface long enough for the naked truth to walk in that room, and then proceed to sit right down on that couch between us. But I'd Close up tight, mop the bar, turn off the light. Luck is the place we meet. I'm sleeping with Lucky tonight. We're out of time. Luck is a stretch for the roses. One door opens and another closes. Our luck sits next to me. I'm sleeping with Lucky tonight. I can't count the ways of luck, outrageous fortune in the sky. Lightning strikes my winning hand. Sleeping with Lucky tonight. Luck is a stretch for the roses. One door opens and another closes. Our luck sits next to me. Non-stop from New York to LA. Happenstance, open the clouds, best luck to fate or sweet romance. You're my love, you're my lucky break, sleeping with Lucky tonight. Luck is a stretch for the roses. One door opens and another closes. Our luck sits next to me, non-stop from New York to LA. Sits next to me. I'm sleeping with Lucky tonight. Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
All right, please, let me hear it for Coyote.
Thank you very much.